What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. We make the rounds in conservative media. We go on a lot of shows. Tim Pool is one of my favorites. Been on Tim Pool's show like a half dozen times. I really like Tim personally. I know Tim personally. I like the dude a lot. And I like to watch his program. We got our own content to make. Sometimes I can't catch every single clip. And some people kept sending me this clip, and I just was amazed at how Tim finally snapped. I mean, I've never seen him go on an expletive rampage like this. I'll play you the clip in just a second. We had to bleep it like 500 times. I've never seen a clip with him so pissed off. What is it that made Tim so angry? Typically a really level-headed dude, right? I've been on the show. I've been on the uncensored version of the show. Typically, Tim's really like even-keeled, right? Not a lot of yelling, not a lot of screaming. Dude, here's what happened. So Ron DeSantis was angry because a meme was posted, a joke that included the devil and Elon Musk and Ron DeSantis and George Soros, Klaus Schwab and the FBI, Dick Cheney and Adolf Hitler. Donald Trump posted this meme, an AI-generated meme of DeSantis's very bad disaster of a Twitter Spaces launch, right?
This is a public Twitter space. Everyone can listen in.
Guys, I just wanted to announce that I'm...
Okay, I can hear the governor very well.
Shut up.
Would you please shut up already? I'm running for president, okay?
Yeah, we kind of already knew about it.
No, Governor.
Hold your horses, Elon. The real president is going to say a few words. The devil, I'm going to kick your ass very soon. Hitler, you're already dead. Dick Cheney, sounds like you'll be joining Hitler very soon. Klaus Schwab and George Soros, I'm putting both your asses in jail. And Ron DeSanctimonious can kiss my big, beautiful 2024 presidential ass.
All right. So Ron DeSantis and his team clearly not happy with that ad. We covered it here. We thought it was hilarious. Now they produced this. It is a video of Donald Trump saying that he's firing people except for Dr. Fauci. Right? The quote tweet was, when it came to Fauci, Donald Trump, who made a career on firing people, would not fire Dr. Fauci. And so then this is a screenshot, okay? So then this is a screenshot from inside of the ad, right? So I just clicked pause. And here you can see this is AI. This is AI. This is a real photo. These are AI images of Donald Trump kissing Dr. Fauci. At least 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. AI images. In fact, they got community noted. Video contains AI-generated imagery of Trump hugging and kissing Fauci without noting that they are fake. Trump could not directly fire Dr. Fauci without the move going through the administrative judge or a late executive order. So they got community noted for this, but I would argue that probably the real flamethrower came from Tim Pool finally snapping on the fact that they used AI and explaining himself as to why he is so angry about the DeSantis camp using AI-generated images inside of their ads. Okay, so that is now the pretext. Here's the Tim Pool clip.
I'm sick of 8 years of stop making me defend Trump, you sucking liars. The media lied about everything. Yeah. And it got to the point where I'm just like, the media has lied to me so much, I am screaming in rage and punching walls. I am sick of these disgusting people. And then Ron DeSantis goes, I'm actually going to do the exact same thing. And I slap the table, you. Don't vote for Ron DeSantis. He wants to play a game. He wants to shill for these corporate neocon. Like he's getting donors from these corporate neocons. I'm like, well, you know, it's fine. Like it is what it is. He's got good policies. And then he comes out and he goes, I'm going to do the exact same thing the corporate press has been doing that's been driving you all nuts because I'm one of them. And I'm like, F off. You're done. You are done.
He was so good on the COVID policy, man.
He is
inspirational.
Fake news. He's fake news. That's what he is. So f it.
Okay. Again, I've been on Tim's shows many times, and I've never seen him like that. Tim Pool was very upset. Of course, he went on a tweet thread against the DeSantis camp for doing this, and he then goes off right on the deepfake campaign. So there you go, boom. effectively nuked. Now, I think that the DeSantis campaign probably thought all's fair in love and war, and we can just, turnabout's fair play. You use AI to troll us, and we will use AI to troll you. The argument against that is that people, this is like an obvious joke, right? This is an obvious joke. I don't think most people thought that the devil was on a Twitter space with the FBI and Adolf Hitler, who's been dead for, well, let's just say a long time before Twitter was invented. About 70 years before Twitter was invented, Adolf Hitler died. Unless he was living in Argentina somewhere. Some people speculate that's another video. But this is different. This kind of looks as though they were going for like something real. Even though Dr. Fauci is nowhere near that tall. Dr. Fauci's like, this is more like it. Trump's got a whole foot on Dr. Fauci. No way he could even reach the point of like kissing Donald Trump. Anyway, it is a little more obscure. Tim's been doing some more adversarial conversations with leftists. He had Emma Vigeland on from the Majority Report and left-wing shill and started calling her out to her face. It's pretty beautiful. Here's a segment on pornography in schools.
This book on YouTube, the stream will get taken down.
Okay.
Did you ever read this book?
No.
This book is in middle schools in Florida. Ron DeSantis had it removed. That's one simple policy he did. That's very good. You've never seen this book?
I've heard about it.
Have you ever looked inside of it?
No, but I don't believe in censorship.
If I show you a picture of a would you be offended?
Can
I show you a picture of a
I wouldn't be offended. I think that, honestly, do you know, Tim, that the more children learn about sexual education in the way that's productive and done in schools, the less likely they are to be sexually abused because they know what is good and what is bad.
I can't show this image on YouTube.
Do you hear me, though, about that?
So I think
the more children
the issue is
about sexual education, the less likely they are to be victims of pedophilia and rape.
I think the issue is you're confusing sexual education with kink. Right. So I'm looking at this right now. I can't even hold it up because I can't point it at the camera. And I don't understand why school children should be taught how to perform for an auto-androphile.
I don't believe they're being taught that.
Why was this book
banned?
I
don't really know. Again, because this is another case-by-case example.
No. You asked me about what Ron DeSantis did.
Censorship.
You asked me what Ron DeSantis did that I liked.
That he banned genderqueer?
That he's removing pornographic and kink books from middle schools is a very, very good one. And I would.
Well, for me, my politics are a little broader than that, Tim. I got to say.
So, listen. If your argument to me is that I or anyone else should support your politics because you want to show to children, you're going to lose.
Well, I don't think that is a policy done by teachers in this country. I think that this
was in schools in Florida, which is why
there are a ton of books that are in a ton of schools. I don't believe in censorship. That's not my bag.
So you think children should have Playboy?
I don't really think so. No,
what about
that's pornography. So
you think
of censorship?
That's the face of someone who lost the argument. And Tim finally snapped on Emma. It was actually a thing of beauty.
I'm just stating facts.
Okay, this is like lowbrow. This is why you guys have 170 Dave Rubin videos. Do you think the average person cares about Dave Rubin?
No,
but you guys get clicks by doing it. Hey, how about you guys run a video about how Tim Pool got into an argument with a pro-lifer about how he's in favor of pro-choice policy? You didn't run that, did you? Because you guys are grifters. This is what you do. I can invite you on for a real conversation, and what do? Your show's turning on Nazis. This is why you guys don't get invited places, because you're not having real conversations.
I don't really care about getting invited places.
Yeah, right. So go live in your grifter echo chamber where you guys can play songs with bad audio and then say, whoopsie.
I'm sorry, that audio thing really upset you.
Wait, have you ever
what upsets me is when I talk about Ron DeSantis making fake things to trick people, and that's what you guys do. It's kind of like, how about that?
We do AI images?
When you run audio that sounds bad to make a nonsensical video where you're like, Tim Pool sounds like Nickelback. It's like what you're doing is just trying to generate rage drama. It is internet blood sports level garbage. It doesn't answer any questions about the questions of pro-life and pro-choice, progressive tax policy. It doesn't answer questions about how we're going to protect or we're going to help kids. All it does is drum up support from your base so they can hoot and holler and give you clicks. Then you complain, we can't get any advertisers. Maybe it's because you make lowbrow drama garbage.
No.
Dude, more of it. It's Tim's new show called Culture War, and my God, fatality. Fatality? Yeah, fatality. I don't think Emma's coming back. I hope she does. I was on the night after they filmed that. I was on the same night. They filmed this on Friday morning. As I was on the Friday night, and Tim explained this. It's an interesting through line, right, with the Ron DeSantis piece and the Ron DeSantis ad, and it sort of like hits on all the points. And Tim explained exactly why he went there with Emma.
And about why I want to do shows like this. I do not believe we will convince Emma or anyone at the Majority Report or any liberal or leftist of any of our positions, but I don't care. What I think is important is that we produced a show where Emma said that she wanted children to be able to watch porn at the age of 10 years old. And so I'm like, I don't need you to argue that point to me. I don't care. What I need to do is when I'm talking to my friend from back home in Chicago who's telling me it never happened, I'm going to play that clip of me being like, we should not be showing a book to children that contains and have this person on the left say, we should, and it's fine, and they're okay with it. And I'm like, that's all I needed. I needed for you to say it so I can prove to people you believe these things. So they can, I'm like, you're allowed to believe that, and she did, adamantly defend kink education and pornography for children. And I'm like, you can absolutely be on board with it. I'm not telling you to stop believing any of that. I think it's disgusting. I just need you to say it. Say it right there to the camera for everyone to watch so that finally, when I go to my friend and say, these people put porn in schools, they'll say, that's not true. I'll be like, let me play the video for you. Let me show you the clip where and here's the book. And now they'll be like, oh, I guess they do support those things.